Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Now, last episode was a fantastic one. After taking a couple episodes to do some ascensions, we went back in to do some regular realms. And in addition to, the main goal of trying to slowly go to all the realms and stockpile some keys, we had just some fantastic luck finding cards. We found 6 cards in that episode. Surged all the way from 712 to 718, and also one of the cards was even a dumpling card. So just some fantastic stuff. This episode we've got to just continue on. We've got to get these keys, man. We've got to get these keys. We're up to 95. We need a little bit less than 10 times that many, right? So there's a long way to go. We're gonna start out with a false god fight in the Arachnid Nest, but before we do that, I have to do this. I've got to do this, and now we are ready to go into the Arachnid Nest. This should give us a nice boost because we've got a lot of emblems saved up for the Arachnid Nest, so that'll give us a nice, much needed influx of keys. But what I've got to do is I have got to not forget that these guys are, well, I've got to not forget that this is a false god realm, so we've got to kill everybody before we summon anybody at the candle. That's a nice bonus. I've also got to make sure that at the end of this realm I don't just leave. I've got to actually go back to Regalis at the end and collect our reward. Oh, not our reward. I've got to collect the keys, which in a way we can think of as a kind of reward for our many episodes of diligent service to the spider goddess. Whatever. I'll give you intelligence, I guess. But yeah, we're getting close to another favor rank as well, which I do think we're gonna hit. Because beating the false god is gonna give us 200, and then all we've got to get is maybe like a couple hundred in the rest of the realm somehow. There's... What are you? Oh, you're a turtle. Cryptic Critter is giving us a bit of loot. Alright. And let's just take out the master early. Unfortunately, it is the Might Master, so we're gonna have to set these dudes on... Please stop. We're gonna have to set these dudes on fire. No, wrong. What am I doing? That was the wrong spell. Fire Devil's Rage is what I wanted to cast. Jesus. Okay, and having done that, are they snared? They're not snared, but we'll let one of them go, because they're not really going to do much. Nice Archangel's Blessing, and nice free Clayman cast on the exact correct target as well. And I think this is going to be, well, not quite. But this is going to be enough to take these dudes out. And we even get a Netherstone. Mangle on Provoke, not really interested. The only thing that gives me pause when it comes to Netherstones is Are there traits? If not, is there an obscene amount of damage reduction? And those are the only two things I care about when it comes to nether stones. Oh, so we get a dumpling and some loot. Alright. Decent outcome out of that cocoon. Kill a dumpling. Gain a few more levels. Open some more chests. You know, the usual. We might be just painfully close, but not quite able to reach the next favor rank. Depends on the random rolls we get from some of these realm objects. Those large eggs can give you 37 or 75 favor. Depending on just, I think, a 50-50 chance, pretty much. Tempting as the candle is, we can't really interact with it yet. We've blighted the enemy. Alright, you came back to life. That was annoying. And look at this. Summon Direwolf and Submerge once again. Not too interested in either of those, but I will document these because we're going to get rid of them at the end of the episode. Ooh, Treasure Golem. I'll happily take it. I think we're just barely going to have enough favor to hit another favor rank with Regalis, but only with the end of realm loot. Sorry, with the end of realm favor boost, which is gonna come concurrently with the end of realm loot. So I was kind of right. Anyway, let's kill these last two enemies, and then we've got a false god to fight. Or I should say a false goddess. I'm pretty sure Saint Althea is a woman. Or she's referred to as a woman in the flavor text back when you're, you know, setting bounties of the guilds. Alright. Hang on a second. Oh, I got a bit worried because the portal wasn't anywhere near me. But the portal spawned pretty far away. There's a mimic, alright. A dead mimic. So we found 6 cards last episode, which is just amazing. If we found 6 cards per episode, then oh, we even have a treasure golem. That's nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we keep on finding 6 cards, oh, I think we're definitely gonna hit a favor rank before we even reach the next, well, before we reach the false god. So that's nice. That should give us a bit more loot. You know what? Might as well summon these dudes as we hunt down this treasure golem on the way to hunting down the false god as well. So let's go to page 12 and get some caustic Cerberuses. And then let's make our way towards the false god. Yeah, 6 cards last episode. It's good enough luck that even if we don't find a single card this episode, like last episode, it had several episodes worth of luck contained inside it. Not only 6 cards, but 1 skin as well. Lots of nether stones. Maybe we even found an unusually high number of nether stones in that episode. Who knows? But nether stones don't really excite me anymore unless we specifically find like useful ones. Useful ones, or ones with, you know, really high, like unusually high rarity, or ones with a higher number of traits than what we've already seen. So we finally saw a triple trait for the first time. In fact, we still have it. even though it's useless. I didn't get rid of it. It was so not even our rarest, but yeah, it's technically a triple trait. I think maybe one of these traits was like even slightly potentially useful. So that was a bit of a disappointment, but you know, it's our first triple trait. It shows us that these items exist in the game. And who knows, yeah, maybe one day we'll get another one. So let's make our way towards the false god, take it down, and then we've got to buy the keys, and then we've got to go back to the caustic reactor, buy those keys, and so on and so forth. Or so we got to start out with a good dispel, and she's immune to attack damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be immune to spell damage, but nevertheless, I was hoping for a nice free entangling roots. Didn't happen. That's okay. Let's just do feign death and Starpack. You know, we're not strong enough. So but now I think we're good. But we've got to be a little bit careful about this, because I don't want to mess this up. I don't want her to take like 3 turns in a row. I want to do this. Really? She survived? Huh. Really? I don't think Shell is gonna help you against, What? Did we... okay, I guess it is gonna help you. Never mind. I don't know how this... I don't know how this game works, evidently. Well, let's try this again. Did we give her the... Oh, no, there's 70% less indirect damage. Okay, that explains it. But even then, we should be getting a lot of damage. Anyway, let's do another Star Pact, I guess. There we go. Yeah, she was tougher than I thought she was gonna be. We get nothing in those. What are we gonna get? There was some Paladin anointment that I was looking for. I should have gone through the list just to make sure I remembered what it was. Gain... Nah. I think this was the one. Light's Augmentation. More defense while provoking. But let's go through the rest of the list anyway. Because there could be some like fun God Spawn or like Avatar things. Provoke the attack. Don't really care. Man, this could be fun. But let's actually get Light's Augmentation. And our Heaping Treasure. Does it give us anything interesting? It gives us a piece of garbage nether stone. And now we're done. Ooh, and the goblet is full as well. We're probably gonna have to pause to pause the recording while I go ahead and roll that. We've donated, so let's go to the shop. With 392 emblems, we can buy nearly 20 keys. We have long ago bought all of her spells, all of her decorations. So truly the only thing left to spend emblems on, from her god shop anyway, is keys for the Gate of the Gods. And this should take us to about like 113, 114. So pretty soon we're going to be above 120. But then, right now we're also cashing in a lot of our previous like stockpile of emblems. So we won't necessarily be able to get this exact amount after our next foray into the Gate of the Gods. But however much of a dent we can put into that, you know, approximately 900 keys overall that we need, however much we can chip into that, we're definitely gonna jump at every chance. Alright. Final enemy killed. And let's move on. Alright, 2 projects. A goblet to hand in as well. And I think we're gonna keep going until the assassination is ready to hand in. So training is done. That completes that prophecy line. And oh, we also need to find one more riddle dwarf. Hopefully that happens soon. Forage is done. That completes even more of the Rune of Prophecies, and suddenly the reward is looking pretty nice. But you know what would be even nicer? How close are we to completing this assassination? Very close. One more realm. Very, very close. So we have to do a Keyforge. I'm gonna start a training mission. We can cancel it if we need to for the next Rune of Prophecies, but for now, let's just assume it's a training mission, and then if they are asking us to do a training mission, we'll get a bit of a head start on that. I also took off Arrogance is Confidence and put Firestarter back on. Let's also collect our reward, and I'm going to be rolling this off screen. I'll be pausing. I'll roll it once just to see if maybe we can get away without pausing. And it looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, and we've also got to set a new bounty. I'll do that after we've rolled this, so just give me a moment. Alright, we're good. We got it done. It took about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Anyway, let's set this bounty and be on our merry way. So we're gonna set a bounty against let's do Hydra Nox again. Yeah. Why not? And let's continue. Now we've got to go to the caustic reactor this time. And then we can continue going in order down the list. 368 is a good bonus to take back into the caustic reactor. And hopefully, don't forget, how many keys are we at? 114, right? So we're gonna be pretty close to 120. Like, we started with 60, so I shouldn't be patting myself on the back too much. But listen, like, the thing about this grind is that, like I said it before, but it bears repeating. It'll feel overwhelming and impossible right up until the end, and then suddenly it'll be like, oh, suddenly we'll be like, oh, we're at the end. There's only like 50 more keys that we need, and we're at 40 right now. And then when it'll truly be when we actually do the final ascensions, and that's when the grind ends, and not just collecting the keys. But obviously the keys are you know, what's, you know, it's the game's way of gatekeeping the whole process of fighting at the Gate of the Gods. So even though like the end process at the Gate of the Gods is what the achievements are actually for, the keys are your way of getting there. Right? There's another low-level nether stone. And there's our assassination that we can hand in. Now we are one riddle dwarf shy of having a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. The question is, am I gonna... Well, first of all, we might get really lucky. There might be a riddle dwarf somewhere in this realm. But if there isn't... excuse me. If there isn't, and most likely there's not gonna be, then the question is gonna be, am I gonna keep on doing realms, trying to get a riddle dwarf? Because it really is very satisfying handing in a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. It just looks really satisfying when you go and like there's lines across everything. So you'll see. Most likely I mean it's only one riddle dwarf though. Just one. Just one is all that we need. But at the same time, we do need to start making progress. There's a set of achievements for handing in 1,000 Rune of Prophecies, and we're only at like 130 something. So we definitely need to speed up on that as well. Alright, let's take out the Smog Master for the 10th frickin' time. And now we can transmogrify into smogs. So good job. Good job, us. Alright, let's go down and around. Let's not forget to buy the keys from Venedon. You might be wondering, hey, why don't you buy the keys right at the start of the realm? And it's not a great answer, but my answer to that is maybe through the rest of the realm, I'll find enough emblems to get me to the next multiple of 20, enabling me to buy one more key. And if I buy them at the start, then I'll probably forget to go back to them at the end. Ooh, hey, you summoned a treasure golem, which could be pretty good. So I'll see how many emblems we're at when we go to Venedon and see if in this case we had like 2 separate attempts at this, right? Because we went there last episode and hey, another stone. We went there last episode and then didn't buy any keys. This episode we're gonna be just playing catch up. Right. Let's get some more Cerberuses. It's 20 of them on the field. Oh, do we have animated gem? Or I don't know why I thought we had animated gem, but for a moment it felt like some funny stuff was happening. Pretty messed up, yeah. I'm a terrible person. What are you gonna do? Right. Can we find any cards this episode? Or is the game gonna be like, nope, you got 6. That's plenty. Just sit down, don't complain. You're gonna get nothing. You're gonna get nothing and like it. that might be what we are in store for, or maybe we're gonna have some more good luck. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Right, nothing there. And it does not look like there's gonna be a riddle dwarf unless he's literally standing right here, which is technically possible, but extremely unlikely. No, I'm gonna hand in the Rune of Prophecies. I'm gonna do it because it could be quite a while before we find another riddle dwarf. It could literally happen next episode, next realm, and if it does, whatever. But we've got to become a little bit more efficient at handing in this Rune of Prophecies quickly, because that's going to be another huge grind that we're going to have to take care of. Right, the number of runes that we need to hand in. Right, so this time I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna go back to Venedon. I'm gonna cash in my emblems. Alright. 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 Kill these dudes as well. What minions do we have? Unstable. What does unstable horror do? Hang on a second. It's under status effects. More stats. Okay. I would hope that it includes health. After this minion attacks or provokes, so do alright. Yeah, alright. Sounds like it could actually even lead to some interesting synergies. With our party. But is the unstable horror damage triggering at all? Because no, right now we're just killing them with like splash and overkill. All right, so we're gonna be able to buy 8 keys, and let us continue. Ooh, nearly left that chest. Oh yeah, now let us continue. I guess we'll kill one more. I'm just trying to get a card to drop. What was this? Oh, the unstable horror is trying to attack at the start of combat, but it's doing 0 damage. So maybe the unstable horror isn't as useful as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so we're gonna hand in the assassination, and then I am gonna hand in the Rune of Prophecies. If we find a riddle dwarf next realm, then you know what? I'll eat crow, I guess. So we're still doing tremors, right? Yeah, final tremor, and then we can move on to Tox Dwellers. And yeah, we're doing this, and we're gonna get a cool 55k. Another 10 lines completed. What do we gotta do? We have to do arena combat. So what I'll do is I'll do arena combat, then I'll do the gambling, and we gotta kill more riddle dwarves anyway. Or not kill. We're not killing riddle dwarves. We need to talk to them and then successfully answer their riddles. Alright, so I'm gonna try something different with my infinite arena strategy. Is I'm gonna go with the... Instead of looking at the creature traits, I mean, I'll look at their traits, but I'm also gonna look at spells. I'm gonna be like, does anybody have... Slaughter kills its allies? Oof. Enemies take a... Enemies take a moderate amount of damage, alright? Enemies take a what? A number of times equal to the number of times the creatures have resurrected. Fragmenting arrow. Fragmenting arrow, that's what I wanted. Enemies are... After you kill an enemy, you deal damage, but that's not what I want. No. Basically, I want, you know, let's take a Smoke Devil, because we can maybe do some more damage as a result. Creatures have more attack. I don't know about that. Don't know about... Target takes a small... creatures gain a Scourge spell that matches their class. Let's take that, because those spells can be pretty good. Oh, I didn't mean to reroll. Oh god. So these are useless. Snowstorm is a good spell. Enemies. Hopefully this ends up actually working. A Chaos Bolt? Okay, let's just... This is gonna be a spell casting based build. Oh, that wasn't as strong as I thought. We can do a... We can do a bit of this, alright. Chaos Bolt, how does that do? That... Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, no, don't attack. Snowstorm? Yeah, that's not as strong as I was liking. So that's just Chaos Bolt, the rest of them, I guess. Focusing on the ones that are about to act. How much does Resonance do? Not a lot, not a lot. So Chaos Bolt, we've learned, is pretty strong. Alright, right, Chaos Bolt. fragmenting arrow is pretty important, but we'll save it, I guess, for later on. If only there was a way to get Chaos Bolt to turn into a I really wish this was a more powerful spell, because it's not killing anybody. I need to kill this dude. True magic? Nah. Alright. Who's debuffing me? It must be the mummy. It must be the mummy. It wasn't the mummy, was it you? Whatever. We're done. We're getting through this reasonably okay. Scourge sorcery. Well, fuck this vortex, dude. Maybe maybe that's the way to go. Don't even bother casting Snowstorm because it's a bit of a failed concept. I just cast the chaos. Chaos. I'm not gonna waste my fragmenting arrow on this low level combat. I'm gonna do this. We need 8 wins, and as long as we get those 8 wins, we're good. We need the skeleton to die. And let's keep doing it like this. That was annoying. But you're dead. It's fairly quick. If we're killing them like one at a time, at least if we're reliably killing them, that's helpful. But this is not going to be good because a bunch of them are going to go at once. Who do we want to take out? Let's take out... Right, so we got pretty lucky there because they didn't use their turns effectively. And we can just keep on doing a bit of this. And again, well, assuming we can win 2 more rounds. Oh, that's not good. Who's... Oh, you're silencing me. I thought it was the next... Okay. Well, it's okay because... Well, fuck. Well, we killed you anyway. So we'll go... Okay, this... Pumpkin King could be a bit of a... I don't even think killing him is gonna, like, reverse the stat mods that he's gotten. Anyway, let's get you out. Let's get you out. That... Thanks for that. And... this is an okay build. I've gotta... Oof, I've gotta remember that, and I've also gotta kill you. Yeesh. Oh god, what? Yeah, gotta kill you. Excuse me? Fucking... Excuse me? That was annoying. But we got through, and we're carrying on. And we're gonna keep going until we get beaten. Whenever that may be. Trying to rack up as many arena wins as we can, because we are slow. Oh god, you gotta kill this killer cooler. Gone. Okay. What? No, no, that was a gift mimic. That was different. Was it? Was it killer? It was a gift mimic. So maybe I panicked for no reason. It's okay. Excuse me? Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was annoying. Anyway, let's take you out. Alright, this is... It's not a very quick build by any means. But hey, listen. It gets the job done, right? Any build that can get you more than 10 kills easily, it's gonna get the job done. At a minimum, it'll get you what you need for whatever the, oh my god, we need to kill this guy. It'll get you what you need for the, whatever the Rune of Prophecy's objective was. Are you... What the fuck, man? Okay. Let's... You know what? Break out... Oh no, what? It's this guy, right? Yeah, let's kill this guy. Now the rest of them should go down. Because I think he was giving them some sort of a... Excuse me? Wait. That's a 50% chance. That's... There we go. Fucking... Sometimes the game acts pretty funny with these 50-50 chances. So, 3 of our party members are snared, and 1 is nearly dead. So this might be the end of the line. I will cast Fragmentation Arrow. Oh my god, what? Yes! Fuck this guy, man. Gotta kill this dude. And somehow we got through, though. That's not too bad. Alright. It's another... That's our 14th win. So they killed one of our people. Who should we target? Target the Plague Reaper. Target this person? Oh no, that's not good. Finish you off. Kill you, okay. I mean, I could have cast Fragmentation Arrow, but it's like we've already done the hard work. Why not just keep on doing it the old-fashioned way? And I know in the end we're gonna get like killed, and I will have not even used a single one of my Fragmentation Arrows. Okay, well, we should do this to get rid of their shell. This is kind of a scary battle. So I will actually, depending on how things go, cast Fragmentation Arrow. Yeah, I should just kill somebody. Okay, maybe we are gonna be fine. Excuse me? Is everybody cursed? Everybody was cursed, but we still had enough to kill them. So that's 16 wins. Okay, this is, we should do a snowstorm just to freeze them a little bit. This is maybe worth doing a fragmenting arrow. Maybe, we'll see. We'll be fine. Let's just do this. Oh, the fragmentation arrow isn't even doing anything. What? What? I thought that spell was supposed to be, like, overpowered. What? Okay, now how are we gonna... We need some way to dispel this guy's barrier. Otherwise, this is gonna take ages. Well, we chipped our way through. Anyway, so that's 17. Excuse me, 17 wins. And we've been chaos bolting our way through all of this. Listen, if... Well, I think I might have wasted that turn, but I was going to say, if it's working, why mess with a winning, you know, concept? That was annoying. Whatever happened there. Alright, let's take you out. Oop. I said let's take you out. I said let's take you out. Oh my god. There we go. 19. So we're getting close to 20. Of course, they are... Oof, this is not... Yeah, we're dead. Because there's really nothing we can do at this point. We don't have any resurrection spells. We don't have any good mass damage spells either. So the moment they take their turns, it's over. It's over. But with 18 wins, nearly 19,000 fame. Alright, that's decent. We definitely completed the hell out of that prophecy task. We are 47 minutes into this episode. Alright, so we can do a couple more realms. We gotta go to the Cutthroat Jungle next. $399 is a lovely bonus to take. Let me make sure all our projects are running. Before we go and take a look at our Rune of Prophecies, because what do we need to do? We need to defeat Aneltha. We can defeat Aneltha when we come back, because I'm pretty sure that's going to reset our bonus if we go into that combat. 5 Pando Shrines, Keyforge mission, which we are doing, and slot machines, Kino, scratch cards. Slot machines, Kino, scratch cards, everything except Siralim. So let's do Kino first, just because it's the slowest, because you gotta select 15 things. Then we'll do scratch cards, and then we'll do the slots. Okay. Another nice small chunk of notoriety from that. Let's see if we can get some out of you. Oh, 1500, nice, which gets jacked up to 1737 with our bonuses. And finally, the slots. Ooh, nearly got the triple mimic. Would have been nice. Alright, that's fine. What else? 2 nether realms is decent. Alright. And we'll soon we'll beat Aneltha soon. Soon, my pretties. But for now, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, we don't have to start any new projects. We just need to go to the Cutthroat Jungle, and again, remember, we've got to clear the realm. We've got to buy the keys, and then we leave. Sorry, let me just adjust the mic a little bit. Oop, here's our first nether realm. We've donated, right? Oh, they have, they're resistant to debuffs in this realm. And I do think salamanders can spawn in this realm, which is not good. Oh, you're just gonna sell me trait materials, aren't you? Well, if it's something that I don't already have more than 50 off, I would consider buying it. $131, wow. Yeah, I think I'm good. At least it gives us progress towards the Rune of Prophecies objective. So there's that. Let's carry on. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Let's make our way through, and let's also make sure we don't forget to buy the keys at the end. So we found no cards this episode, no skins, no rare masters. Our progress was constrained by all of the arena combat. Man, I'm gonna be so happy when we are finally done. And speaking of arena combat, let me see how it's a character achievement. Most of the achievements, as you can see, are for completing 100 rounds with the different characters, but Lord of the Arena, only 306 more arena battles, and then that will be done. Alright. Let's make our way through this realm. Something in the vomit. Lovely. Gotta love finding things in vomit. And let's take out the Asura Master, who we've beaten 10 times, but I guess we might as well. What did I cast? I cast the wrong spell, because I'm a doofus. But we still have enough to take you out. Ooh, and they're fused with cockatrices. So maybe the blank slate wasn't actually a bad thing to cast, because I think cockatrices give extra traits. Maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyway. Alright, here's another piece of crap stone. So take a quick picture of that, and let's keep going. And let's do a bit of this, do a bit of that, grab this, grab that, get some favor with Torn. Yeah, 375 favor is all you get. It would be nice if we got some loot as well, but I guess there are other sources of loot in this realm. Have we found the candle? Oh, the candle was right next to the starting position. So let's get some Cerberuses. Would be nice to find, you know, at least one card, you know, in the episode. Like I said, it was always going to be hard to follow up on an episode where you find 6 cards. Most of them in random loot. Most of them not even, like, from my specific candle farming. So that's a bit better. But yeah, this episode so far nothing. Listen, even if we don't find anything, like I said, last episode was legitimately so good that even if nothing special drops this entire episode, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. And again, let's not forget to buy the keys. Because that is a crucial point of this whole exercise we're engaged in. You know, going to all of the realms in order. And not just, you know, doing random realms. This is, in fact, the whole point. Because we want to make sure we're buying all of the keys. And since I don't think we're going to be finding any more emblems, well, let me go to the shop. I don't think we're going to find 14 emblems in the buried treasure, so let's just buy 10 keys. And let's continue on. Alright, let's keep things moving. Do we have to kill chaos creatures for our Rune of Prophecies? Yes, we are. So we gotta kill quite a few of them, actually. So we'll be summoning probably more Cerberuses in the next round. And I think it is time to head to that next realm. Not sure what task we just completed. Probably for killing divination candle enemies. So let's kill a few more of these. Please stop. Yeah. Whenever enemies are resisting your silence, it can cause some irritation. Oh, I guess there's a tiny bit of the round that we haven't seen. So we should investigate that. One thing I like about the Cutthroat Jungle is that you can snare enemies in this realm. So it's not a bad place to have boss fights in. A familiar voice? Oh, we're about to get some favor. 200 favor. Alright. You know what? Let's just kill these last 3 enemies. Might as well. Go up and around, go down, kill these last two, and then do what is probably going to be the final round for the episode, because we're already above the 1 hour mark. So I think one more realm is gonna be where we call it. And go up, go left. Make sure there's nothing. We've already bought our stuff. How many emblems are we at with Tauren? So we found one emblem in the buried treasure. Oh, no, wrong thing. Gotta go. We gotta go to Damarel. $356 is a good bonus to take into Damarel. Yeah, and then we just gotta buy some more keys and keep on doing what we're doing. Alright. Gotta cleanse a portal. What are we dealing with? Extra traits. Ugh. Alright, let's no. Let's do it like this. Make our donation. And let's go through the realm. I don't think we're going to be hitting another favor rank, even though it would be nice to see what the level 60 bonus is. Because you get a special one for each realm. It's not one of these generic bonuses like, you know, more breakable objects. Or, you know, slightly higher dumpling spawn chance. You know, it's a unique one for every realm. But I don't think we're gonna see what this one is, because we are pretty far away. Unless we find that nether realm where you have a bunch of candles. That could change things. Are we sleeping as a realm debuff? No, it must be... It must be the extra traits that are causing this nonsense to happen. Or maybe it's a gem link thing, who knows? Who the heck knows? Oh, gotta love it when they spawn with the Malice Harpy trait. I'm trying to think. Is there a way to reliably cast blank slate at the start of combat without losing anything else? Because we cast Greater Dispel about, you know, 50% of the time. But blank slate would be fun as well, and it would really make life so much easier with the... I'll have to think. There might be a way. We'd probably have to give up like some of our traits if we wanted to do that. So Plague Suits here, I'm gonna guess that it's well, I was gonna guess Death, but I'm obviously wrong. So my second guess is gonna be Chaos, but let me look it up. is a sorcery class creature? What? Hang on a second. Hang on, what? What am I looking at? So let me see if I remember. Right. Find in page. Plague Soothsayer is indeed a sorcery type creature. Okay. Okay, sorry, like I spent a lot of time double checking that just to make sure Google hadn't led me to the wrong answer. Like I actually went into the page and not just, oh, it's in this page, so it must be this. That's annoying. So let's do a blank slate. Then let's do some roots. I think we'll do Clayman on you. I think that's the more intelligent way to do this, and then we'll just do Feign Death. Our 9th victory against the Clockwork. Might as well get some friends on the field. Some 3-headed doggos. Yeah, we got an achievement for getting the 9th victory against those guys. Right, so I'm getting the sense that we're not gonna get any cards in this episode. That's okay. 6 cards was an abnormally high return for the previous episode. So I legitimately don't mind if we don't get anything in this episode. At least we made other kinds of progress, namely buying keys. And taking a few small steps on this key grind journey that we're on. The last key grind. After this, we will never have to worry about keys ever again. In fact, the only time we'll ever even use keys are if we have a Rune of Prophecies objective, or if there's some very specific Godforge upgrade that we want to give to someone, and like we need mana for some god. Alright. Killed a lot of these dudes. A lot of services have perished, and yet they refuse to give us what is rightfully ours. Nothing out of you. So there should be multiple portals as well, so I'm a little surprised that we haven't found any of them. Unless this is like a weird realm that only spawned with one portal. Talking of course about the realm objective. Alright. Alright, genius enemies are gonna give us more experience, sure. Sure. Alright. Alright. Let's get the rest of these guys done. There's a portal. Volatile Phoenix. I don't think you're gonna be too much of an issue. No, no you're not. Oh, hell yeah! We're even gonna get a card right at the end of the episode. The Light Hunter card. No partial bonus, but hey, look at that. We even got a card right at the end. That's our third card from the Hunter set. More attack from stat boosting effects. That's not really a bonus that we care about. But, I don't know why I felt the need to destroy all of those things. But I did. Alright, so we even got a card. So it wasn't like you know, the polar opposite to last episode. We did indeed get something small right at the very end. Alright. Can we get a second? No. No. Let's not get greedy. Let's not get greedy. One card is fine. Let's just be grateful and let's move on. Besides, I'm pretty much done, I think, for this episode. It's been a good session, and ready to cap things off. But before we do that, we do of course have to buy the keys from Alexandria. I feel like I'm getting better at this. It's a really small realm though. It would be nice to it's a nice realm for farming is what I'm trying to say. So what I'll do is let me go to the shop. We'll buy these almost 8 but not quite, these 7 keys from Alexandria. And you know what? I'll summon one more group of 20, and because it's a small realm, we'll just kill them without going on pause, and we'll just chat for a bit. And while we're chatting, I can just in my mind plan out what I want to do in the upcoming episodes. Obviously, we have to continue with this whole thing about getting the keys, but I've also been thinking about, you know, like a few episodes ago, I don't remember which episode it was specifically, but I think that the title of the episode was Emotional Attachment or something like that. I was talking about how we don't really need the Rift Dancer's main trait anymore, you know, the Dark Dance, because our build right now is very different from what our build was early on. And early on, her trait was crucial. Now, not so much. So I'm like, maybe I've been thinking about potential creatures to replace the Rift Dancer with, but I'm very hesitant, you know, to pull that trigger, right? It's always tough to give up a creature that has been with you literally since the very beginning. I think the Rift Dancer, the Dread White, and I think the Ebony Ant as well have been, and obviously the Animatus, but you know, this is an animator, so you gotta have an Animatus. Like you need a, or like you don't need to, but I think it's natural to pause for a bit when you're considering making a change to something that's been around so long, even if rationally you look at it and you're like, well, maybe I'm not getting as much value out of it now as I used to. Just the fact that it's been around that long makes it tough. God, these extra traits are annoying. Anyway, let's kill these Cerberuses. And then let's head home. Let's crush the nether stones that we got. And let's call it good. So 3 more enemies. Could we get a card drop? Well, this is our last chance. Now this is our very last chance. And we didn't get any. That's okay. 1 card for the episode, even by itself, is very, very acceptable. Alright, let's get this final thing done. And then we can start wrapping up. Alright, so what do we got? We have a shiny bijou, rarity 185. We have a shimmering ornament, rarity 197. We have a shiny jewel, rarity hard to see, but I think it might be 308. Shiny jewel. Yeah, looks like that was it. And we have a shimmering bauble, rarity 313. And is that it? And that's it. Okay. So, how much piety does that put us at? Nearly 400,000. And we were just at Alexandria's realm, and we've spent as many emblems as we could, so we're fine. All right. How many keys are we at? 139. All right, we're gonna get a good amount. The only question is like how self-sustaining this process is gonna be. Because a lot of these are from our old stockpile, so it's only going to be after the next round of ascensions that we will truly see how self-sustaining this concept is. Anyway, let's end off by taking a look at some of the stuff we accomplished. We beat the Master of Smog, so the Clockworks. We beat Vexed and Xerxes for the 9th time. We did some okay stuff. We found 1 card right at the very end. It was a hunter card. Takes us to 719. And overall, another decent episode. Before we end off, actually, you know what? Before we end off, let me kill Anelta for the Rune of Prophecies objective. Before I do any rolling at the... let me actually confirm that this is true, right? Let me actually take a picture of this 315 that we wouldn't have kept, because it's, even though it looks high, it's not high enough. 350 is my minimum threshold. Let me take a picture of that, and let's take Aneltha out with the druid, because we're gonna do the druid and engineer next. So we're gonna have to set our anointments. Oh, anointments. Gotta keep bleed out just in case. Whatever. That's gonna be fine. And we've got to select the correct party. Oh, light party. And we've got to make sure we kill Aneltha. That's correct. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that done, just to make sure it's out of the way. There we go. Easy win. And with that done, let's swap back to the animator. Oh, we've got to do a bunch more things. We've got to get our spell gems back. And then we can end off. There we go. So now even that's done. We've gotten that taken care of. So next episode, we're gonna have to excuse me, get a bunch of these creature killing missions done. Kill a few more masters, and the usual stuff. We'll get through the Rune of Prophecies hopefully pretty easily, and we will make more progress. Ooh, and also, oh hey, I think it didn't roll the Rune of Prophecies again. Let me check exactly what the bonuses were. Yeah, no, it's the exact same bonuses. It's not just a different set of bonuses that happened to also be 315. Like what happened this time. It's another set of bonuses, but that just happened to give us 315. But no, I saw it was actually the exact bonuses. I suppose technically it's possible on a reroll for the game to give you not only the exact item bonus, but the exact same values on all of the exact same visible bonuses. But I think at that point you're getting into things that are so unlikely they've probably never happened. Like even once out of all the time that everybody has spent collectively playing this game. I doubt that would have happened even once. Anyway, let's not get too much into, you know, probability and statistics this late into the episode. Let's reflect on our accomplishments, what we do. Like, we got some, you know, the usual sets of achievements, some nether stones which we crushed into piety, one card, and most of all, we made some more progress on collecting keys for the Gate of the Gods. We're ready, if we want, to do another 4 ascensions. But before we do that, let me go through all 30 realms and see how many keys we can stockpile. But anyway, with all of that said, with all of that done, it's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode as well, and until then, take care.